On April 16, 1947, one of the largest non-nuclear explosions took place in Texas City, where my Meemaw was raised. It all began when there was a fire on board a vessel named the SS Grand Camp, which held 2,200 tons of ammonium nitrate. She says the morning of the explosion, some of her neighborhood friends had asked her to go to an abandoned building, but she decided not to go in fear of getting in trouble. Later that morning, her older brother frantically told her to get in the hall. She then laid down and was covered by a blanket, not knowing what was going on. She asked her brother if there was a fire, and her brother laughed, saying it is way worse than that. The friends that decided to go to the building eventually went missing and was found injured the day after the explosion. My Meemaw said that God's hand was very evident even during this horrific event. The most chilling part was when she and her brother went to church to go help out, and every window was broken except the one stained glass of Jesus. She said she'll never forget the people that were crying in that church that day. The other important event that shaped my Meemaw's life was the day my Peepaw passed away. My Meemaw and Peepaw were married for a wonderful 52 years before he went to be with the Lord. My Peepaw was my Meemaw's best friend. They met at TCU and fell in love the day they met. My Meemaw described their marriage as the best thing that had ever happened to her. Their marriage was selfless, sacrificing, and loving. Peepaw truly loved her like Christ loved the church, so the day that he passed away was something that forever changed her. Though my Meemaw and my family were all expecting it, she said it was something that she could never prepare for, but she stands firm that without her faith she would not have gotten through the death of my grandpa. She thanks the Lord each and every day for the love they shared and for the time they were able to have together. My Meemaw has not had an easy life, but through it all she has continued to stand firm in the faith. My Meemaw explained that even though the explosion was devastating, God's hand was very evident through it all. She said she often wonders what would have happened if she went and played with those friends at that building. She wonders if she'd still be alive today. She said seeing all of her city come together to help those in need is bone-chilling, kind of like the Hurricane Harvey situation. It showed that God can use terrible situations for good, just like when my Peepaw passed away. Though it was the hardest thing she had ever done, she saw God's hand by being comforted by the one she loved. Through the negativity, she has continued to look through it all as a blessing, which is something that has impacted everyone around her. Her faith in the Lord's plan is something that I have tried to practice through it all and forever be thankful for.